Charlie, Charlie. 3 a.m. I was never the type to believe in playground legends. But what happened that night still makes me question every shadow, every whisper, and every little sound that breaks the silence after midnight. It began with a simple game we thought was harmless one, that people online said was nothing but a joke. It was late, just after 3 a.m., when we gathered in my friend Kevin's basement. There were 4 of us. Me, Kevin, his girlfriend Sarah, and our buddy Luis. We were just bored, half daring each other to try out the Charlie challenge we'd been watching videos of all week. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a makeshift Ouija board, 2 pencils crossed over each other on a piece of paper, with yes and no written in the corners. You ask questions, and supposedly some spirit named Charlie answers by moving the pencil. We all thought it was stupid, but there was something about doing it at 3 a.m., the so-called witching hour, that made it feel more serious. Kevin even turned off his phone flashlight when we started muttering something like, "If we're doing this, let's at least do it right." So we set the paper down on the carpet and balanced the pencils. Sarah whispered, "Ask it another one." Kevin grinned, but it didn't reach his eyes. "All right, Charlie, will you show us a sign?" The basement suddenly felt colder. It wasn't dramatic, just enough to make me notice the chill creeping into my arms. We all sat there, staring at the pencil. And then came this faint tapping, sound like someone drumming a single finger against the wall. Lucy's eyes widened. What the hell was that? The tapping stopped. We all froze, listening. And then, the pencil shifted again, sliding over to yes. Not from us, not from any phone or speaker. A soft, breathy voice from the darkened corner of the basement. Too low to make out words, but definitely there. Kevin muttered, "No way." And his hand trembled as he reached for the lamp's chain. The bulb flickered once, twice, and then went out completely. The basement plunged into darkness. I spun around, fumbling for my phone flashlight, but my hand shook so badly I dropped it. The plastic clattered on the floor, and for a moment, I swore I heard something else hit the ground. Something heavier, like footsteps. Luis grabbed my arm. "We should end it. You're supposed to say goodbye." His voice cracked on the word goodbye. Kevin scrambled back to the paper and shouted, "Charlie! Charlie! Can we stop?" The pencil twitched and rolled slowly toward no. Silence. I felt like my chest was caving in. The air was thick, heavy, like breathing underwater. Then, from the far end of the basement, something scraped across the floor. Not fast, not aggressive, just a slow dragging sound, as if something was crawling closer. Sarah started sobbing, whispering, "Please stop, please stop, please stop." Kevin's voice shook as he tried again. "Charlie! Charlie! Can we say goodbye? The pencil twitched, quivered, and finally shifted toward yes. I don't think any of us breathed until it stopped moving. Luis practically kicked the paper across the room. I grabbed my phone, the light finally flashing on, and we all scrambled for the stairs. I swear to God, as we bolted up, I heard something whisper my name clear this time, right in my ear. I didn't turn around. None of us did. We didn't talk much after that night. Kevin swore it was just a trick of our minds. Sarah refused to ever go back to his basement. And Luis, well, he told me something weeks later that still makes my stomach drop. He said he keeps hearing tapping at night, 3 times. Always 3. Sometimes at his window, sometimes at his closet door. And last week, he told me the whispers have started too. He hasn't answered my texts since. And me, every night at 3 a.m., I wake up without knowing why. I lie there in the dark, holding my breath. And sometimes, if I listen closely enough, I swear I hear it too, just the faintest little whisper right beside my bed, asking the same question over and over again. Wanna play?